This is breaking news.
This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim.
I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination.
We do begin tonight with that breaking news. A manhunt is underway for the person who shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Officials calling it an act of targeted political violence. This all happened while he was speaking before a large crowd at Utah Valley University. We have some live images coming up here of a vigil taking place. Good evening. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn. Deb is off tonight. Officials say a person of interest was seen on campus in dark clothing, but they couldn't offer much more at this time. No one is currently in custody. 31-year-old Kirk, well known in conservative politics, was shot in the neck this afternoon at an event on the campus. He died shortly after. Officials believe the suspect shot Kirk from a rooftop, and we're hearing from some of the witnesses who were at that event. We want to warn you, some of the following details are graphic.
So I turned around, and like 10 to 20 seconds later, after I got done talking to Charlie, I saw that he was shot in the neck and that he was squirting blood everywhere.
Everyone had dropped down, and for a few moments they were just not moving. Then people started getting up and moving, and the crowd started pushing me, and they pushed me so that I was basically backstage.
Other witnesses describe people taking cover and running from the scene. The campus is closed. Classes are canceled until further notice there. Kirk was the CEO and co-founder of Turning Point USA, a conservative youth organization. He was a close ally of President Trump and has been credited with helping him mobilize the youth vote. His social media reach includes more than 5.2 million followers on X. He also hosts the Charlie Kirk Show podcast. Officials say around 3,000 people were at that event to hear him speak. The university's vice president says the campus is a place to share ideas and debate respectfully.
We express our sincere condolences to the Kirk family. We grieve with our students, faculty, and staff who bore witness to this unspeakable tragedy. He was invited by the student group Turning Point USA to speak on our campus. We firmly believe that UVU is a place to share ideas and to debate openly and respectfully. Any attempt to infringe on those rights has no place here.
The campus police chief says they had 6 officers working the event, and Kirk also had his own personal security team. Utah's governor is making an appeal to Americans to condemn political violence after that shooting.
We just need every single person in this country to think about where we are and where we want to be.
I'm Charlie Kirk. Kirk's murder comes after the slaying of a Democratic lawmaker and her husband in Minnesota earlier this year. And in April, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro was targeted in an arson attack. All 3 cases have received widespread condemnation and calls for cooler heads to prevail. And tonight we have reaction from our community as well. We're hearing from government officials who are condemning the attack on Charlie Kirk. Also hearing from a friend of his. Katu's Tanvi Verma joins us live from Tigard now, where she spoke with the Washington County GOP chair who says he was friends with Kirk. How's he doing tonight, Tanvi?
Steve, he's heartbroken, and he's not only mourning the loss of his friend, but he says he's anxious about what this attack means for the state of our country and our democracy. Here's a message he has for the public.
Don't go out and create violence in his name. Don't do it.
You know he wouldn't want that.
No.
Are you concerned that people might?
Of course. There's people in this nation that want to create a fight. They want to fight.
What did his friendship mean to you?
Well, it's not so much as what his friendship meant to me. It's all the young people across this nation. What does it mean to them now that a leader was killed for what they believe in? What does that mean now?
Democratic Senator Ron Wyden put out a statement reading, "Political violence has no place in our country. My thoughts are with Charlie Kirk and his loved ones." Oregon House Minority Leader Christine Drazen also denouncing the violence, putting out a statement reading in part, "Any extremist who has called for violent action against their political opponents should be ashamed of what they have brought on our country. Violence and hatred must end." And for our entire interview with Bueller, including why he's concerned for Kirk's 3-year-old child, you can go to our website at katu.com. Reporting live in Tigard, Tanvi Verma, K2 News.
Tanvi, thank you for that. And also tonight, we're hearing from former Democrat Representative Gabby Giffords. Giffords, you may remember, survived that assassination attempt in 2011, where she was shot in the head while at a public event for constituents near Tucson. She says Kirk's killing breaks her heart. In a statement, she says, in part, attacks against political or ideological opponents are cowardly and un-American and must be universally condemned. Stay with K2 News for continuing coverage of this breaking news story. Our teams in the newsroom are watching for any new developments tonight. We'll bring you updates as they happen and have the very latest for you at 11 o'clock tonight. When we're not on air, you can receive breaking updates through the K2 News app.